Hey, how are you? I'm Mark Palchick, and I gotta tell you, I love living in D.C. But it is getting a little bit expensive, right? I mean, do you have any idea what it costs these days to buy a politician? My, oh my. But I really do love it. I mean, the bars, the diversity, the locally sourced muggers. I mean, to be honest, not everybody is real excited about the fact that we moved into the city. Some of my former Chevy Chase neighbors look at me and they think I'm crazy, and they go, "Good God, how could you move into the district? It is so urban. And you know, those people, why, they have no representation." And to be honest, some of my new neighbors in Columbia Heights do look at me like I am Agent Zero bearing the dreaded white condo disease. You know, gentrification. Hey, look, I get it. I mean, gentrification is a serious problem. But, it's really complicated. In my neighborhood, which is just up the street here, 2/3 of the families have lived here for generations. That's a good thing, right? What used to be a food desert is now blooming. We have 5 bodegas in this neighborhood. That's not gentrification. And we have 2 farmers markets. Oh shit, that's gentrification. But besides which, you can get an Uber or a Lyft in less than 5 minutes. Because white people don't wait. And to be honest, the neighborhood is a little bit safer now. When I go drinking with my neighbors and we get accosted by our locally sourced free-range mugger, statistics show that I'm the one that's more likely to get mugged. Which means that my neighbors will be tucked safely into their beds long before I bleed out. Alright, I did not grow up in Washington or the suburbs. I grew up in Akron, Ohio, where our number one entertainment source is to go to evangelical churches to be saved. And I went. I got to see the Reverend Rex Humbard preach at the Cathedral of Tomorrow. Whoa! He was amazing. He had such charisma. He had such power. He had the power to take away all of my sins. All of them. He had the power to take away all of my illnesses. He had the power to take all major credit cards except for American Express. And boy, oh boy, I wanted that power. I wanted to be an evangelical preacher. So I went to my counselor and I said, "Rabbi, I want to be an evangelical preacher." Well, that did not go well. So I became the next best thing. A lawyer. Hey, come on. Lawyers can be very useful as sleep aids. If you don't believe me, just ask them what they do all day. If you're not asleep in 10 minutes, you're not listening. But I get it. People like to call lawyers a little bit less than they like to call undertakers. But when grandma dies, you gotta call an undertaker. And you better call a lawyer if you're the one that shot Grandma. Look, what I'm trying to say is it's best if people just called lawyers before they did stupid things. You need to think of lawyers more like condoms. It's best to use them before you get fucked. I'm Mark Palchick. Thank you.